wherever the land is more heavy, yeah, this is the field I talked about earlier in the year, just after it had a lot of rain. If you look here, there's next to nothing here, and it is especially worse where the tractor wheels went. If you look up here, you see the two tractor wheels where there's nothing at all in here. There's nothing there at all, so I've now got to spray quite a large proportion of this field off and redo it. I've got to spray, well, the field is 25 hectares and I've got to spray about 14 off, so that's well over half of it. So that's what I'm now going to do. If you look, you can't really see from here, but if you look further over there, it gets better. It's the bit in the middle of the field where it's actually lighter land where the problem is, where we're having to spray it off. Because what happened, it was drilled on the Saturday. They harvested it on the Friday and Saturday. We drilled it the Friday and Saturday, and then the Sunday we had about 1 inch 25 mil of rain, and it just washed it together, and now nothing can get through. So hi guys, I'm just opening this sprayer, as you can see in the background, just to do a bit of a azure on this failed crop of wheat you saw a few moments ago. It's the first time I've ever had to spray off a failed crop, but in farming these things happen sometimes. So the main downside of this noise here, I don't know if you can hear it, the pump is very noisy. Oh yeah, I've also got to turn the stabilisation of the booms on, which is on, oh dear, I can't remember which one is on now. That one, working, that one, there we go. The auto contour on the boom is really good. It's staying pretty level, and this is pretty rough along the bottom here where I'm going at the moment. So yeah, in fact it's so rough that the camera you're watching me on is just shaking all over the place. I hope that ain't too bad. But yeah, I mean the ride of it going down the road is great. I mean, it's 50. It will go 53 kilometers an hour. I haven't had it that speed yet because I don't dare go that fast, because I'm new to it really. I haven't really driven it that much. I've only had it like a couple of weeks. Well, we put on 228 kilometers and I've put on it. I don't know how many hours. I can't see where that is, but yeah. So I haven't driven it a great deal, but where it turns on the sections and all that and turns off, it's completely automatic. Auto shut off, you just have to turn it off when you go around the headings. If you're not in quite the same place, it tends to put the end nozzle on. If you are, you could only be like 2 or 3 centimeters closer to the ditch and you could put the end nozzle on. And the last thing I want to do is be spraying out the ditch. It's not very environmentally friendly, so I definitely don't want to be doing that. Yeah, everything about it is a step above the Bateman. I mean the Bateman was 2005, it was 21, so that was 16 years old. So that was getting a bit. The main problems I had with it were like, I mean, because it hadn't done a silly amount of hours. It had only done 6,000 hours. So it wasn't a huge hour machine. But it was just that it was more the age of it. Things get breaking and pipes get bursting and the boom snapped. This is where this this Pantera we've got came from, as in we needed someone who'd got a 30-metre sprayer, and everyone around us had only got 24, so we had to go slightly further afield. And they got one of these. They got a 32-metre. They just had to put a false head and tram line in a bit further away, and then when they're going up the field, because it's got auto shut off, it just used to shut all the nozzles off as it needed. So I went with the guy to show him where to go and everything when he was going around the fields and what fields he got to do and everything, and we were pretty impressed with it. So now we have one ourselves. This is what I mean with this pump, how noisy it is. Pump is up there. Those four. That's happening. How much you got in there? 2 or 500, that's how many I need. And it'll cut out when it gets to that amount. Right, hi guys. Here we are, I'm in the tractor now, driving across the field. Now we are doing some rolling. Yeah, we didn't get round to do any rolling last autumn time because it was so wet, so I'm doing it now. Got the GPS set up at just under 10 metres, so it fits in with the tram lines. Every 3 goes in a tram line. So well, we nearly finished this rolling. This field's about, I don't know, 13-14 hectares. Yeah, and this field's the opposite way around to what it normally is, as in most of this year has been. Wherever the land is more heavy, we've got a better stand of crop than we have where it's lighter land, for the simple reason the lighter land got washed together, and if you look here you can't see really where the wheelings are, whereas the earlier bit you could see where the wheelings were. Right, I now probably got about another half an hour to go, I reckon, on this roll, and I'm on another field now. It's now just gone 10 o'clock in the evening, so it should be finished by about 10:30, 11, I reckon. Yeah, there's a bit of dust blowing, but I don't think so. In a couple of hours there'll be much dust blowing, because, well, maybe 3 hours. They're talking about this strong wind and rain getting here by about 1-2 o'clock in the morning, so that's why I'm working now to get this field done before the rain gets here, because it looks as if it's going to be a bit unsettled for the next 3 or 4 days. Quite high winds coming through, as well as periods of rain. It's not going to be very warm. There could be hail showers and that sort of thing, so I decided to get it done this evening. Well, I've just folded these rolls up, and you have to put these locking pins in here. It's a bit dark, but I can see what I'm doing. That on there, and that stops anything from leaking. And then there's 2 on the side here, underneath here. They have to go on here to stop these side ones shaking, otherwise they can just go right in and out like this, and they can hit a passing car. So put these safety pins, push that in, shove that in there. Right, now ready to go home. Just gone up, I was 10, I think, 11. Well, we've got this bar here that it's not strong enough, and the ends keep snapping off. It's a support for the bar, so I'm making it out of this box section. We haven't got any long enough, so I'm put 3 bits together. So we put this bit inside like that. We'll then weld round there, and then we'll slide this other bit together like that, and then we weld the whole thing together. So that's what I'm in the process of doing. Right, there we go. Yes. Bit off. A bit more rigidity. I'll hit the square, mate. Get numpty. That's in. Oh yeah, you can't see grinding at all. Right. No, it's not quite long enough now. Enough just to get a weld on it. There we go. Right, I put this bar in that I was making, that's this one here. And it's now Saturday morning, the wind's got up again. You can see it goes in the ground there. And in there, but you can see a bit of light coming through. That's because that last time it lifted the post up and pushed it through the roof. But it is on top, on the peak of the roof, so the water doesn't come in, not in the trough, which is good. We also have to put this support bar in here, which is secures this end, because it still bends. The wind is so powerful in this door, it's about 6 metres wide. And I've also put a piece of angle iron on there that sits on, so it can't hopefully lift out the top. And then we also, because this bar came out, so we also drill some holes and put some bolts through to stop it moving sideways. There's one there might never in. So hopefully that will hold it. And then coming up in next week's video, more about the damage of the wind and some other breakdowns on the farm.